James Clarke here from the Garden State Athletic Network. I'm here with Coach Rosenmeier, here for the head coach for the Cranford Cougars. They came out here and won in a huge win, 43-41. Coach, this has to really be a statement win for you guys, coming out on top finally in a close game. Talk about it.
Yeah, well, listen, I told them afterwards that I don't know that we've ever had a better win. You know, we've won state championships, but as a standalone game, okay, this is as good a win as we've ever had. It was as unlikely a win as we've ever had, considering the circumstances that we were in at the end of the game. To not get the 2-point conversion, to recover the onside kick, no timeouts, and be able to go down the field and then knock through a 37-yard field goal. Really, the odds were against us, but the kids came through, and it's a tremendously exciting win.
Now, talk about obviously the first half. You guys were in the game a little bit, but you guys really started clicking on in the second half. Your offense started going. Trippitti started really coming on hot, really became the player of the game for you. Your quarterback, too, as well, took it busy. And your kicker making the game-winning field goal, man. That's crazy to talk about that.
No, it was. You know, listen, they got the better of us in the first half, especially, you know, with the pick that we threw down there, and we just kind of got behind them. Nobody was really stopping each other very well, but with that pick, you know, they were able to get a 2-touchdown lead, and I told our guys that if we could get a stop, which took us a while, but we finally got one, and then that we would go down and score, and we'd be right back in the game, and that's what happened. But still, we never really stopped them all night. They have a tremendous offensive football team. Aven is as good a player as I've ever coached against, and you know, so when we were down here and they scored and we let up the 2-point conversion and our team was down, I said, don't worry about it. If we score, we're going for 2 anyway. And that's what we did. I knew then that we were going to go for 2. It didn't work out. Then the onside kick, you know, and then to be able to go down and kick that field goal. Right over there, Ryan, he was our special teams coordinator. He does a great job. And we spend a good amount of time, and these are the reasons that we do for the special teams to come through and really win us the football.
Now, finally, you know, your team now evens out the record and everything, and you guys have another home game here, senior night next week, and then you guys have some tough games to end at the end of the year. But now, after this one, that's really got to make a really good push for you for the playoffs. Talk about, you know, moving forward for the rest of the season.
Well, yeah, we declared the playoffs starting this week, you know, with the Rahway game, and because we said, you know, we've had 3 tough losses against good teams, but there's no consolation in that. You know, we have to find a way to beat a good team. You're going to see good teams in the playoffs, and we've got good teams on our schedule all the way through. So we had to ramp up the mentality and have us, you know, have the attitude that this is a win or a season ender, and that was the mentality we tried to come into, and they played right down to the last second, literally.
And this has to be the craziest game of the year I've covered in football, for sure.
Yeah, listen, you know, I've been here 21 years. I've been coaching for 37. You know, we had a North Hunterdon win in 2021 that was similar, but I don't know that this isn't the craziest win that I've ever been around or I've ever seen, and I'm glad we came out on top.
Well, best of luck to you, Coach. Nice job tonight. Guys, celebrate this win.
We will.
Congrats.